Yo, they're explaining the heat stuff. This just popped up at the end of the tournament. I can't believe this. Like, I'm watching it right now. I'm gonna review it later, but oh my gosh. Okay, it looks much better in person because I was gonna make a whole review and everything. But I'm gonna review it. Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, Kai Creates here. This is kind of a ghetto recording spot right here, but I'm gonna have to make do. Right now, I'm on my Samsung. Samsung's better. I'm just saying, I'm one of those guys, right? But I just looked at the review thing after Joey Fury won the Tekken World Tour North America 2022 limited edition. Don't mind the Samsung, it was by accident. Anyways, let me just back up from the camera, right? So, how do I look? You know? Okay. Like, not flexing, I gotta show you guys this, okay? So, they just revealed some features about, and they cleared up any suspicions about Tekken 8 coming out. I'm really trying to find it for you guys, but it's like 30 minutes before the stream ended. It was pretty dope. This door keeps on opening, it's weird. I wish I could have showed my reaction, but it's so... Paul's rage art, stuff like that, like, it's crazy. I'm gonna probably do post-editing where it's like I mute myself when I'm not talking, so then I can line up the audio, because that's what I have to do if I don't got like a monitor or nothing. So but yeah, I'm gonna try to get to the exact spot, and then I'll resume back to where I am. So yeah, give me a second. So basically what they did, they're showing the design details right now, right? And it's crazy. For Jun Kazama, it's pretty good. I'm gonna let it play, and I'm gonna cut to when they talk about the aggression. Okay, they're the playable characters. Okay, we got King Paul, Lars, Law, Jack 8.
You saw in the trailer, but except for Jack 8, they're all playable.
Except what?
Obviously, sorry.
Oh.
Of course, Jack is going to be playable as well. So you probably already noticed that the characters look quite different. We actually I mean, like, we made the models from scratch this time for Tekken 8. So just starting from zero base for all of these, and the design we changed quite a bit. But one of the important elements we had to keep in mind was to figure out what made that character iconic, and to keep, you know, something about them to allow all the fans to recognize who it was, because the designs are quite different. Sorry, I forgot this one point. Also, not just the appearance, but the rigging and the models and everything are quite different, so you should see that affect the game.
New models, we won't be able to use like visual memory.
So the reason we're showing these characters now is just, you know, the development process. These are some of the ones that were implemented earlier on in the phase, so we're able to show you in more detail, etc. That said, moving forward, we'll have more opportunities to show more characters, and hopefully some of the characters you guys are waiting for. And, you know, Harada and myself feel all the pressure from you guys about your fan favorites being in the game, so it's really tough because we made everything from scratch, right? So to have such a large character roster that we've had in the past and that you guys expect was something we really tried hard and poured a ton of development fees into it, right? And although we can't tell you a number, we can say it is pretty respectable compared to some of our competitors that may have been showing their stuff off recently. We won't name names.
Oh, what? They just referenced Street Fighter. Did they? I'm not sure. I mean,
so our dev team,
that's the only game coming out.
Make all
that's
this
a fighter
work
game.
in the timeline that we need. But, you know, if you guys show them some love on social media and positive reactions, maybe they'll be motivated to sneak in one or two more. So yeah.
Next slide, please.
Yeah, the aggressive concept that
regarding the battle
about.
system, obviously one of the key concepts here is going to be aggressive. That's kind of the word that we're using to describe it.
なんだろう、ストラテジー的にもそうだし、ステージの、破壊表現だったり、あとキャラクターのエフェクトですよね、打撃のエフェクトだったり、そういう表現も含めて、今回ちょっと攻めていきたいなというふうに思ってます。
So what's important is this is obviously to describe the strategy of the gameplay itself, but also the environmental destruction and the way that's portrayed, as well as the character effects and all of those things that show up in the battle. All of this was designed around this key concept.
Okay, before they talk about that some more, right? Let me check. So before they talk about that subject some more, right? The aggressive thing. Now they have like this meter thing. Well, I'm still not sure what the mechanic does. They're using the word aggressive left and right, right? I'm not a big fan of that word because usually Tekken's based around defense and knowledge and using basic algebra to, plus frame pressure, and then you use mental stuff to trick your opponent, like doing a big low on a punishment instead, and then you get more damage out of the punish, right? That depends on some characters, right? But overall, it just sounds like this is gonna be either a mash fest or so aggressive, more aggressive than Tekken 7 that I think most people would still stick to Tekken 7. So that's a dub for me until I'm able to get.
So we realized the trailer was a bit short. We actually kind of wanted more time, but those big shows are what they are, and we all know about the stage and what happened there. But today we did want to show you a little bit more about this is actually what we wanted to show. So we have some.
I didn't see this part, guys.
はい、next slide please. これですね。はい、これバトルステージ。
It just froze.
バトルステージなんですけど。
It's acting weird right now, but it just froze. But the explosion thing, right? They just cut out and then changed to it, and that's it. So I can't wait to see what this is about. Hopefully, it's just another form of wall break where instead of you breaking the wall, there's some stages where you just touch something, then it wall breaks, then you combo off of it. I don't want it to be like, what is it? It's that one game where you just keep re-looping off of items and stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Okay. Never mind.
見せてます。
So this is actual in-game
Okay, here it
footage
is.
in the battle system, and we have 3 different versions from different camera angles just to give you a better picture of it.
はい、今すごい盛り上がりましたけど、
So apparently that's an
これぐ
explosion
らい
and
盛り
lands
上が
on
るよう
it.
な破壊をしたりとか、ステージの見た目の変化だけじゃなくて、前作同様、ステージが広がったりとか、
爆発したり。
高さが下に落ちたりとか、そういう要素はちゃんと入ってます。
So we're glad you're excited about what you're seeing so far, and that's how the system's going to play out and how dynamic and explosive it is. But as you can see, it's not just a visual effect of the stage; it actually changes the gameplay as the stages widen, or maybe you drop to a different area, etc. So yeah, it's extremely still an important element of Tekken.
はい、next slide please。でこれが、
Let's do a look. Ooh, that's like some cool anime
レイジ
thing. I don't really watch anime. I'm sorry, guys, but I know it looks like it has to be from something. Maybe a mix of Street Fighter in there. They sprinkle a bit of
ちな
it
み
in
に
there.
ポールの髪の毛
You see
下
like
が
the
ってま
pause
すけど、
frame where it had like the words around it.
詳しい方はみんな気づいてると思いますけど、鉄
He does like a
拳って
karate punch, goes
4
into like
が
that weird
つく
stance and goes
シ
for
リー
his
ズもし
big
く
old
は
demo
4の
man.
倍数
Yeah.
でポールが髪の毛を下ろすって法則があるので、今回は下ろしてます。だから次回はおそらく鉄拳12でもう一回下ろすことになると思います。
The use of his physics during that punch, if he makes it, he makes a step forward. It's actually kind of like the Baji Chuan knee, where step forward to give it more power, stuff like that.
4, 8. So, Tekken 12 maybe?
ちなみに、これも今日初めて言いますけど、 ポール元の髪の毛のがいいっていう人はカスタマイズでちゃんと戻せるので、心配しないでください。
And we haven't mentioned this until today, but if you are one of the group that likes Paul's original skyscraper hairstyle, that'll be available for customization, so we got you.
Okay.
はい。ありがとうございます。はい。で、次はですね、ヒートシステムについてちょっと触れたいと思います。ヒートも、まあもう少しだけ見えやすい形で、このシーンがちゃんとパワーポイントにあるので、ちょっと見てもらいましょうかね。
So next up, we want to show you a little bit about the heat, the battle mechanic, the new one. So we have some video of that to show you.
Okay, next slide, please.
Okay, it's much better than what I thought. If it's still metered, then I'm not interested. Got that karate cock. Wait, what just happened? It took me a minute to register. What just happened?
まあこれ見ただけでもなんかいまいちま
I
だ
need
わ
to
か
see
らな
that
いと
again.
思
They
うんで
gotta
すけ
show
ど、
me that again.
ヒートシステムは、まずレイジとは、関わりは基本的にはないです。
Heat and
レ
then
イ
he
ジとはまた
ducks,
別の
goes
シ
for
ステムになり
raw
ます。
rising too. And then
So
he,
maybe
that's a
this wasn't
slam.
apparent
That's
from the
the
video,
still.
but
They still
this
have like the
doesn't
little
really
screw thing where
tie
the
to
legs are.
rage mechanics, you know. So this is separate.
で、
Okay.
技から今ヒートにヒ
I
ー
feel
ト
like
ってい
that's
う状態に
you
入
could
ってい
do
るよう
way
に
more
皆さ
of
ん見え
that
てると思うんですけ
lars
ど、
combo
もちろん
right there.
技から入るヒートもあるんですけど、それ以外の方法でも、ヒートに入るっていう
Slam
ことが
down
できる
and
という
then
こと
you
だけ
probably
お
like
伝
go
えしてお
for
りま
like
す。
that
And
where
so
you
we
grab
can't tell
them.
you all the details
I
yet
think
about
evil
the
version of
heat
Jin's
system,
got
but what
his
we can say,
name. I don't
we
know
know that
how.
some
I
people
played
saw
this
the
game
trailer
for
and
so
thought
long.
that only certain moves kind of initiate the state, but that's not the case. That's just in the trailer, but there are other ways to use this system.
で、ジャックとか、はね、これ見たらわかると思うんですけど、なんか単発で
That
終
one
わ
where
っ
he
てるように
sends
見える
it
ん
down
で
from
すけ
spaces.
ど、まあ
Go.
ラースもそうですね。ただジンとかを見てもらうと、こうなぜか一回ヒート発動してさらに
Runs
一回
in,
さら
another
にキャン
punch
セル
speeds in.
かかってる
I
と
mean, it's
思う
not
んで
much
す
of
け
a
ど、
mix-up though.
まあこ
But
の
they
あたり
probably
も、
did that to show
実は
Kazuya
発動のさせ方とかで、少し変わってくる。まあ逆に言うとどのキャラでもジンみたいなことはできるということですね。
And there's also some differences as well. You saw with Jack, and he just has kind of like an extra attack added on. But other characters like Jin, for example, actually cancel out of some of their moves and continue. So there's various elements of this.
Some other characters, you heard that, right?
So a lot of characters can also do something similar to what Jin was doing.
で、この
He just covered it up. Apparently, it's gonna. Some moves are gonna be universal. I hope for like. I hope for Lars, like, not Lars, Lei. It's like a 14th stance, 15th stance. Please bring back Lei. Please bring back, bring back Bruce, because that would be so awesome. Like the clinch game, and you just do and then he sends him up with his knee. Imagine Harada singing Merry Christmas. That just came to mind.
So the heat mechanic is quite interesting because it adds another layer to the gameplay and actually makes some of the characters feel different because of the way their strategy or game style is affected because of this. So since you all are, hardcore Tekken fans, Harada usually only plays Mishimas, or Heihachi in particular, maybe Feng, but never King, right? But just because of the different way that King plays because of this addition of the heat mechanics, Harada was like just, oh man, this is awesome, I need to pick up King. And he's never been motivated enough to do that in the past, right?
Okay,
so,
this isn't going to convince me
there's
to
just
pick
other
up
ways that
King,
it affects
okay?
the gameplay, like maybe, when he's picking King and he kind of scares his opponent to turtle up, and then he can do some other cool way of, some method of attack, etc. So just it makes the characters feel kind of new with this new mechanic. So I don't know why, but there's some weird rumors online after showing the trailer TGA that Tekken has no sidestep. Oh my god.
I told
Right,
someone
so,
this one, it wasn't going
upon
to be
review,
2D.
Harada said, yes, you're right, let's get rid of it. Now Tekken is just totally linear, so no sidestep. Sorry, guys.
Wait, what? Oh, you gotta be joking.
まあみんな笑ってるから。
Are you laughing? So I
はい、なくなるわけないですよね。
of
サイ
course.
ドステップも横移動もありますので、
It's a 3D fighting game,
ス
so
テージをちゃんと
Okay, the camera cut out, but not lost footage. It was only like, what, 5-10 seconds. I somehow have like some internal timer now that's able to tell when 12 minutes have passed. So we're gonna go back to when Harada's talking about this.
So of course it's 3D fighting game, sidestep, side blocking are expected, right? The stages are all designed around that. You'll be able to strategically move around as you like. Also, evading moves, etc. with the right timing. Of course, it's in the game.
まあちなみにサイドステップとか横移動をなくして一直線の格闘ゲームにした方が
And you don't even know. I mean, the cost in creating the stages in 3D so that at any time any player can move freely around, the cost is just so intensive to make sure that the game looks great at any angle for the stages. So if we could do away with the stages and get away with it, that would have our development costs. But yeah, I don't think that's going to fly. So yeah, I know that we've been releasing details periodically, and I know you always want more. So we hope you still will stay tuned for updates. And I know just waiting with no end in sight is tough. So maybe to expect something around the finals in Amsterdam was a good time. Regarding the date, we were just told by the marketing producer, no, you can't do that at Amsterdam. You're crazy. No way. So we can't say a date, unfortunately. But in finals, we always try to prepare something that you guys will like. So we hope you'll look forward to that.
はい、じゃあ次のページでお願いします。Next slide, please. はい。はい、というわけで、鉄拳7の、情報も少し、まだ8が出る前に時間があるので、鉄拳7を楽しんでもらいたいということで、鉄拳7の大会、トーナメント情報などを話したいと思います。
Talk about it more?
So I know everyone is excited for Tekken 8, but Tekken 7 is still doing quite well. And while you're waiting for Tekken 8, we still have a few cool things planned for you guys for the title.
はい、Next slide, please.
Update?
はい、おかげさ
I
ま
mean,
で
I hope they don't nerf any of the characters I've played. Buff
1000
them,
万も
buff
到
them,
達し
you
ま
know?
した。はい。
Thanks to you all, we finally reached 10 million copies, which is quite an achievement. That's actually more than Tekken 3, which was previously the highest.
That's
So.
right.
So we're happy. The upper management and all the CEOs and stuff are probably happy because they get the money, and Harada and I don't get much of it. So, but it's cool. Oh, and also Harada, you're here somewhere else in the picture, right? Different place.
あ、俺出てください。
So Harada's like, we changed the placement of him. So where is he this time? A little game you can play.
はい、じゃあ Next slide, please.
Where's Rada?
はい、
So we wanted to do something cool with the community for, to just show up the 10 million copy milestone. So a lot of these fan artists are always sending us this super cool artwork for Tekken, right?
皆さんもぜひこの、タグですね、シャープ鉄拳、シャープファンアートっていうのを入れて、たくさんイラストとか、送っていただけると、ありがたいです。
And so these are some of the artists that we did a collaboration with to do some of this character art. And we know that you guys still love to draw pictures and illustrations and stuff for us. Send it to the link or the hashtag that he has up there.
はい、これ日本だけの、ファンアートじゃなくて、欧米からも参加していただいてます。
It's not just Japanese artists either. It's from around the globe.
はい、じゃあ Next slide, please. はい、というわけで、実はこのファンアートが、
New art illustrations. What do they have for leg?
皆さん使えるようになりますので、はい、ぜひ皆さ
Or
ん、
Marta.
使って眺めて
Or
みてくださ
Garner.
い。
So this is cool
Where's
illustrations
Athena?
that actually be used for the character panels
Or
that you see
Josie?
on the load screen, right? And that update's coming on Tuesday, December 13th. So we hope that you'll enjoy
Well,
it.
you already know what they got for Kazuya.
はい、じゃあ Next slide, please.
Never
はい、というわ
mind.
けで、トーナメントシーンも、
Okay, they're talking about esports and stuff. You guys probably get the gist of that, right?
パキスタンの
What do I got to say for it? It's pretty dope. I mean, I like the idea of the player cards. That's all I really like. Everything else, I don't got like a PS5 or nothing, so I'm gonna be making like Tekken vids or whatever. Or I'm also planning on working on this GTA video. I think it would be pretty dope. I'm saving up clips and stuff. I'm trying to troll to get some cool experience out of that. Fast or Furious type vibes, you know. Other than that, I'm not really excited about it because, I don't know, they had to clear up stuff in order to make it cool. Now I'm on board with that. I thought it was metered like Street Fighter. I don't want to play Street Fighter if I'm not playing Street Fighter, you know? I play that one the other times, you know, or I play Virtual Fighter. So, I might as well, you know, play those games if I want meter. But, they did explain it. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it builds up and then you can just like whip it out, or it's like a item, like once around item that you can just pull out at any time, and you gotta be smart with it. I'm not really sure, but there still holds the question though, what other characters like do they have? Because those main 8 characters they introduce, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of whack. You kind of expected it, right? You think they'd like bring out like some unknown characters and keep people guessing about the main 2 characters and like King and all the others, and that'd actually add way more suspense, and the marketing would be awesome. But yeah, because people would be like, I want Jen, why did you show only Lei and Bruce and Wang and Bake, and did you remove Wang? Or Lucky Chloe? Or Katarina? So anyways, that's all I have for today, guys. This is kind of like an update too. As you can see, different recording spots. So that's all I got for today, y'all. I mean, not much else. It's an update, and I'll be coming out with videos like probably like hopefully next month. Yeah, we're like a couple weeks from now. So peace.